Nothing better's on its way. Oh, what a yummy start with honey nut pukas. Honey nut pukas.
They're edible.
How can the heart truly want what the mind can never possess? And just like the tide, he was gone. Puka, the new fragrance from this ship.
Puka GT, bleeding through the cars, burning up the street. Puka GT, for who fury that you just can't beat. He's dodging the palm and he's hitting the gas. He's the golden crack and the head of the class. Puka GT,
Puka!
Watch the Super Bowl together. Kim has remained tight-lipped about her new beau, but Puka had this to say.
The Puka GT experience.
I don't know, man. I think ivermectin is more than just medication for goats.
Live from New York City, it's time for
Hello everyone, good evening, I'm Clark and you're watching Puka GT. How are you all getting on this evening? Look, I'm going to dive straight into my main camera tonight. As you can see, we are getting started a little later tonight than usual. I'm back from a very busy karting session up in Loud. Just got in the door, had enough time to wolf some McDonald's quickly, and now I'm diving straight into the stream. So busy day. Karting session, hence the hat, hiding the beautiful helmet here. But we are going to dive into Daily Race B again tonight, see if we can rack up some more wins, and yeah, have some fun while we're at it. Any updates for you? Yes, I've readjusted my cockpit a little bit, changed the height of the pedals. We're going to see what sort of difference that makes for me tonight. Tried reinforcing them a bit as well, so they might be a bit more sturdy. And as you can see there, I finally got under 48 seconds. I was on for 5 laps earlier today and managed to top it almost immediately, which is great. It's just waiting to happen. So still a very competitive quali time. I'm almost in the top 1,000, as you can see there, 1079, but I'm well within the top 5% of players, so it is a good competitive quali time for me to have going into deeper into B rank. So let's kick off. I need my warm up. See if I picked up any bad habits on the karting track today. Hey Drac, how you doing, buddy? And off. Not the start we want. You know what? I need a ghost. Oh, we have a new leader. Let's follow across again. Got used to that one. Oh, you racing tonight, Drac? We got some good races tonight. You're into Battlefield 6 this week. At the moment, GT7 is calling though. Good to hear. Do you play with a clan or a group in Battlefield 6? Or is it just random lobbies? Just CB7, how you doing, buddy? So you're live too, good stuff. Have you abandoned the idea of the POV cam? Just yourself and some regular squaddies. You used to be in a BF2 clan. Just CB7. You're on TikTok. Nice one. Oh yeah, you should stream. You're taking part in our invitational race next Wednesday, ZB7. You should definitely stream that. It'd be cool to have a few different perspectives on it, a few feeds of it. You were the pilot guy. Yeah, I love the specializations in that game, alright. Any lobby racing today? Maybe, yeah, if the chat gets a little busier as the night goes on, I might close out the session with the lobby race if there's a few people around. F1M Plays, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. It's the first matches of the World Cup tonight, isn't it? I think at like 2 in the morning. Mexico, we're playing South Africa now. Oh, okay, thought it was on a bit later. Oh, tell me, has anybody picked up any of the new Group 1 cars yet? I don't have 3 million credits handy, so I haven't got a chance to try any of them. If the performance is similar or the same in all of them, I could see myself going for the BMW one. Really like the look of it, aesthetics wise. I've heard they're great. The Ferrari is the best, okay. That's what you've heard anyway. Wait till Monday to test drive them. Yeah, bound to be in the dailies, alright. Okay, a lot of low 48s there. Doing alright. Let's see where I qualify. Second, I will take that. So much more dangerous being in second than first in this race. Ah, it's the same. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if it was the same person. AE. Yeah, I bumped into them on yesterday's stream, I think. I've seen the name before. Okay, don't think I know Pod up front or for Monty. See what we can make of this. I'm happy to get top fives, to be honest. That's my main aim, just consistent top fives, and if I can snake a few wins while I'm at it, I'll take it. Those went very wide there. Need to release the brake sooner. Oh, I think the guy behind us just left the room. I think I saw in my rear view mirror him having an incident. Might have been a rage quit. on purple still. Thanks, Drag. Ooh, fastest lap. And then undoes all the good work there. Just need to stop scrubbing the tires so much. I can cook eggs in that front left, can I? Oh yeah, 94. I wish there was a way to actually display it on my own screen as well, so I wouldn't have to glance over to see it. Too wide. .96. Scrub-a-dub-dub. One more lap, and I think Mason Rice would have caught us. relatively consistent laps. I was in like the 48 mark for most of them, but a few rough edges to be ironed out there, methinks.
Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe.
Ain't too much about that. Hey FMJ, good to see you again, been a while. Thanks. Feeling a bit tired, so I was driving for an hour and 10 minutes to get to the karting. Then I was driving around the go-kart track for an hour, and then I was driving another hour and 10 minutes home, and then I was home 10 minutes, and now I'm driving again. Yeah, bit tired this evening, but man, the karting was fun. It was so much fun. It was two separate 25-minute sessions, kind of back to back. The first one, it was a wet race, and then towards the end it started to dry up, and then the second session was pretty much full grip. It was great. First time I've been up there in a year and not had torrential rain, so it was great to see what it was like to go around that track flat out again. It's a big one. It's about 1,300 meters, about 15 corners. Yeah, it's great crack. Although the big heartbreak was I got an action cam to stick to my helmet for recording it, because I was thinking, some karting content, that's kind of channel relevant, might get something fun out of that. And I was just even excited to time some of my best laps and kind of see where I'm going right or going wrong in some of them, and the stupid thing didn't record. I started it on both sessions and it cut out after about 30-40 seconds. I think the card might not be fast enough. People who've never karted will never know how tiring it is. It's funny. I don't know, FMJ, do you have like a sim rig? Do you have like a wheel? Because I find that it's similar force. Like I find myself out of breath karting maybe a little more, because there's a lot more throwing the weight of your body around. But I know the rest of the lads, every time I go up with them, they're always talking about how cramped and stiff their arms are afterwards, and for me it's nothing. It's just like doing this for a few hours. But yeah, I just by chance, my last lap was my fastest. It does tend to be the way whenever I have a session, that I keep improving, and then the session is stopped. So I normally get like my fastest lap on my last or second last or whatever. But I don't really know what I did different in that one compared to the 10 laps leading up to it, and there was as much of a second in the difference. So that's why I would have loved to have had the camera footage to have been like, oh, the difference was I was slightly tighter on that corner, or, you know, I kept the wheel a little straighter here, or I had less slide on the tires there. It's really hard to know if you can't review it, you know? But next time I'm going to see if I can get the camera sorted and get back out shortly, because I forgot how addicted to it I am. It's just the best. Yeah, true enough. The wind machine. Yeah, I think I would find it more tiring if it wasn't for this, but like I have my wheel always at max settings and it's 8 newton meters. And I know a lot of people don't race with that on Gran Turismo 7, even if they have it, they bring down the intensity. But it's not even like, look, I got noodle arms. Like I'm not like an overly physically strong guy. It's like one of those, you just learn the right amount of force to use. And I think with karting, it's a bit of that as well. So there's a bit of, you know, transference of kind of like economy of movement, I guess I'd call it, between kind of the sim rig and karting that stands to me. I always say it with guitar as well when I'm teaching people, like although guitar does make your hands stronger, and actually that might be part of it too. I would have a lot more grip strength than the average person. But the with guitar though, even though hand strength is important, a huge part of guitar is learning the minimum amount of force that you need to play it, and that's where you start to get good, you know. And I think it's similar for any of these things, that like when you're beginning or when you're not used to it, you're more tense and you're pressing into it harder than you need to, and that's probably what like adds to the fatigue for most people, if you know what I mean. I'd love to do a Grand Prix in karting. I've never gotten a big enough group together. There was 3 of us out today, and there was actually only 3 of us on the track in total. It's the most empty I've seen it. Got the whole thing to ourselves. Probably tone, force feedback down, even with big arms, it becomes tiring after a while. No, but that's my point. Like, you've seen me. I'm on stream for hours on end with this thing completely maxed out, and I don't find it tiring. Natural puka. It's my goat hooves don't get tired at the same rate. I used to climb in mountains all day. Yeah, like even Sammy Snake, one of the like strongest men in arguably the world, but definitely in UK and Ireland. Like he has the same wheel as me, and I know he uses less force settings, and it's just it's a feel preference at a certain point, you know. Whoa, I'm way further down. Really climbing into the deep B rank now, I tell you. It's possibly the highest my DR has ever been. I haven't checked the exact number yet. But no, particularly when Sammy posted a video about his wheel settings, I was like, Jesus, am I just doing it all wrong? And I lowered it, and I didn't like the feel of it. I love how heavy it feels, even if it's not realistic. Uses wind settings. Yeah, I think he had I think, if I remember right, I think he might have had the wheel on full, but then maybe the settings from the game turned down. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I saw it. I just remember being surprised by it. I think I'm using wind settings for the most part as well. Spud, how you doing? Good to see you, man. I do think it's at the most I'd want though. Like if I was to get something like a 12 Nm or more setup, I'd be probably paring that one down a bit. Okay, I actually have to race now. I'm not to do this in a while. Some action happening up ahead. Ooh, that cost me. I was bumped. Ooh. Didn't see what happened to your man there. Did he hit a wall? Tired me, forgot to set my brake balance and turn on my radar. Oh, great. I noticed the brake balance there. The car just wasn't rotating for me the same way. Tougher competition in this lobby than I've seen all week. very deep there. Away with it. Gap's closing a little bit. About 6/10 there on the last lap, but probably not enough to get him before the end of the race. Good job, Frenchie. Happy enough with that. It's always a little scarier being in the middle of the pack. Only one position lost, I think. I will take that. Nice to see us in the very fine chatter, says Spud. Ouch. Should have quite a prang in his bonnet from that one. Oh, that was the dude who hit the wall, was it? I need to see the replay. I didn't fully see what happened to him. Charlie, how you doing, man? Any lobbies tonight? Yeah, I think so. I think I'll do some lobbies tonight. I don't think I have a huge amount of energy in me. So I might do about 2 or 3 more races, and then we might do a lobby to close out the evening. Oh. So let's see what happens, your man. Do you know what I'd be very interested in doing actually, as a lobby? Some Group 3 in Red Bull Ring. Thanks, bud. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. Like, only losing a position, one position while being mid-pack like that at Brands Hatch, I'm quite happy with, to be honest. Where's my controller? Give me 1 second. I can't actually remember where it happened. Just tested the new hypercars, they feel amazing, especially in VR. Do you know what I'm quite tempted to do tonight as well? Just actually grind some credits and get one of them. There's probably a few circuit experiences I could get through quite quickly. Because as much as I like building up my driver rating, this doesn't... A lot of this week isn't really feeling like racing, if you know what I mean. I'm just kind of in space for most of it. No real risk of losing a position, no excitement about gaining a position. It's just... like, it's good to get the Dior, it just doesn't... it almost doesn't feel earned in a way, if you know what I mean. Actually, I need to double check my Fanatec settings. I think I might have fixed the problem, but if there is one type of car that I actually need to change my wheel settings for, it's Group 1. The Fanatec wheel does this weird thing where it starts to oscillate even on a straight line as you get more and more speed in a Group 1 car, and eventually it just becomes impossible to hold. It shakes like that. Rowdy Burns, thanks for joining the chat, man. Good race. Thank you. Were you in that one too? Peter Chungowski, as I live and breathe. How are you, man? It's been a while. Vacation was great. It was very nice. There was 8 families, I think, in total. They were all people I went to school with. We went away with our young'uns, so there was a lot of kids for my kids to play with. They all kind of just ran around, did their own thing. All the adults like barbecued and had drinks every evening, which is very nice. That's the damper. Yeah, I have... so I went through some settings and I upped the damping quite a bit, but I don't know if it fully got rid of it. Oh, you won the last race, Rowdy. Nice. It's funny that... so I have been just slowly climbing up this week, and I'm now at probably the highest Dior I ever have, but that was the first race I had where I wasn't in either first or second place. It was a much higher standard lobby than I've had so far, but yeah, well done on the win, man. That was at least the highest rank lobby I've been in all week. Yeah, I know it is just going to have to be that I'm going to have to lower the force feedback or one of the settings in game. I just I'd rather not. I wish there was a way to hang on to the stiffness of the wheel without that oscillation kind of taking over. I'm gonna run a test in a while to see how it goes, because if I remember right, if I didn't fix it completely, I did heavily reduce it a while ago when I was updating all my wheel settings. You'll see what wheel and pedal settings I'm running in the description of the video if you are curious. You run brake balance -3. Why do you do that? That's interesting. It just pretty much like across the board brake balance +5 in this game for me. I just follow Tidgeney's lead on that. Cadillac got pole position taken away from them while celebrating on the podium. Crazy. Oh, that sucks. What were they penalized for, Charlie? Swansworth, I do brake balance -3 also, but I'm in the G70. You have to brake smooth and trail brake pretty much everywhere, says Rowdy Burns. Turn 1, I stay in 4th. Interesting. Okay. In the 47s now. Hey, Paul Rick, how you doing? I am, yeah. I only ran 5 laps earlier, and one of them got me down into the 47s, finally. No, in terms of gearing and brake balance, I just pretty much copy Tidgeney's guide every week. Maybe adapt it slightly to suit my driving style if needs be, but Spud, your question there, where was all the other chat? So, a while ago I started streaming to YouTube Shorts simultaneously, and unfortunately the chat that happens there is invisible in the main one and vice versa, which is a bit of a pain. I'm actually rethinking it, to be honest. I think I might stop with the Shorts streams. Oh, there's Rowdy Burns again. As I don't like splitting the chat like that, and if I am going to split the chat, I may as well do it across platform where it's the likes of TikTok or Twitch. But on YouTube, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. I just thought the Shorts feed, streaming live directly to that in kind of like an more interesting format might kind of bring in new viewers, but it hasn't really. It's kind of just divided it. Paul Rick, my man, with the +5 also. Represent. G70 is more stable, but I am 0.4 slower in it. Yeah. Paul Rick, 47.7. I saw that, man. You're really fast this week, Paul. You're always fast, but particularly so this week. But explains a lot. Yeah. No, I'm just delusional. I've been talking to myself. You'll never know. Who's chatting from shorts, I wonder? Oh, you had your lesson with Luke the other week. Nice. I've mine with tomorrow morning with him. How'd you get on, Paul? I take it you liked it? Ooh, will I get this done? Nice. Cheeky park in the apex. It's tight up front anyway. But yeah, looking forward to hearing all about that, Paul. Burns is doing well up front. Pod is staying well clear of me too. Too wide. The lift quite heavily there. Now the AJS to catch up to me a bit. Catching me quick here. Need to be careful. Oh. Saw him go for that. Oh, did he? No, he didn't. He just dropped down to 50. I thought he might have quit, but I think he got warped back onto the track. So I saw him disappear on my rear view mirror. To do is keep a relatively cool head now, and I'll cruise to a podium. Nice 2.5 second gap behind. No need to push. I'm not going to catch pod anyway, so Even while I was pushing, he was still pulling quite far ahead of me. There's a couple of times I thought I was maybe eating into the gap, but it was never enough. I don't think I got within 1.2 seconds of him. It's like a Sunday afternoon drive. I was just thinking the same thing. Who packed the sandwiches? Papa Puka's taking you for a Sunday drive. We're all going on a summer holiday. Got too cocky. Thinking of sandwiches. Don't worry about it, it's what. Just I am quite tired tonight. Concentration's bound to slip a bit like that eventually. So I got a place back for free here, or not? I assume they'll get a penalty for that, no? No? Apparently not. Alrighty. Well, it could have been better, it could have been worse. Well done again, Rowdy Burns. And sorry, Paul Rick, I see you messaged me there. Yeah, it helped. My braking definitely improved. Just got to work on the other suggestions he mentioned. Yeah, no, there was a lot of stuff that we covered that I've never seen him talk about on any of his public YouTube videos, and I've been a bit sheepish about talking about it on stream. So it's kind of like a secret sauce in a way, and I think it's incredibly helpful, and it's something I'd never considered to do before my session with them, and it's helped me immensely. Yeah, cucumbers everywhere, man. JS gone. I was gonna say thanks. Shame. Nice overtake I got at the start to go to third as well, I thought. One of the few overtakes I've actually had this week. Oh, there's egg mayo sandwiches all over the floor. Spud, what have you done to me? Delirious. Give me 1 second. Just need to use the bathroom quick and I'll be right back.
You are watching the GBC, television for goats.
Sun comes up on a lazy day, nothing better's on its way. Oh, what a yummy start with honey nut pukas. Honey nut pukas.
They're edible.
How can the heart truly want what the mind can never possess? And just like the tide, he was gone. Puka, the new fragrance from this ship.
Puka GT. Bleeding through the cars, burning up the streets. Puka GT. For who fury that you just can't beat. He's dodging the prom and he's hitting the gas. He's the golden crack and the head of the class. Puka GT.
Puka!
Watch the Super Bowl together. Kim has remained tight-lipped about her new beau, but Puka had this to say.
銀河の彼方より機械の軍勢が攻め来るメチャの手話劇この星の運命は俺の走行が未来を切り開くぜ響けプーカ GT 魂のクラッシュスピードの先へ銀河の信者なのだ Go 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 プーカ GT プーカ GT
The Puka GT experience.
I don't know, man. I think ivermectin is more than just medication for goats.
Live from New York City, it's time for
You are watching the GBC, television for goats.
Sun comes up on a lazy day, nothing better's on its way. Oh, what a yummy start with honey nut pukas. Honey nut pukas.
Yeah, we are back. Someone needs a break, huh? Ready Burns, my wheel is at 6.8 Newton meters and control setting in game. Force USA. Okay, cool. dB -3. I never apply more than 50% brake pressure here or everywhere. That would be madness if it was the case. I assume you just mean on this track. I dab to 100 on turns 2 and 3 here. Otherwise I think I'm at... Oh, and I dab to 100 on turn 1 as well. You are a lot faster than me, so I should take a leaf out of your book here. On this specific combo, yeah, I would have thought so. Rowdy Burns, any chance, do you have your best lap saved as a replay? If you do, could you share it with me? Like I can add it to my collection. I'd like to chase your ghost on stream, and I'd also like to review your lap to see what you're doing. I like experimenting. I'll try out your -3 brake balance and try matching your brake input. It's only 50% here. Yeah, I suppose you can kind of get away with it, alright. Just hold it for longer. You're not a psychopath, yeah. You're only 4th in the first turn as well. See what that is like. So 50% on 4th. Yeah, just a bit too much understeer. I'll try to do another one and save it. Yeah, please do. I'd really like to see it. Oh, and if you like Rowdy Burns, my PSN ID is in the description down below. You can send me a friend request. Might make it easier to share your lap as well. Just have to hold it a bit longer. Maybe you can get away with coasting. I think it's the way to do that corner anyway. I think I might have been braking a bit too hard there mid-race. Just playing it a little too safe. Left tire on inside curb. Which turn? Like, your messages are appearing for me long after, like, there's about a 30-second delay between what I'm doing and what you're seeing, so you have to be specific on the corner. I won't know which one you mean. Rowdy Burns back for our trilogy. Ooh, the top dog's been knocked off the top spot. King is dead, long live the king. And we have AJS again. Rowdy Burns. I guess a lot of the same faces tonight. Well, well, Keith, as I live and breathe, how are you? Where was that respawn feature on the karting track today? Keith was one of the lads out karting with me today. He's off now having a romantic dinner with the other lad I was karting with today. Apparently I wasn't invited, huh? Huh? Ruin your romantic date? What you go for food-wise, Keith? Grab myself a cheeky Mackie D's on the way home. Rowdy Burns. Spoiler, I'm an A+, lol. So you're in a Smurf account, are you? Undercover boss here. That definitely makes me feel a little bit better about why you have so much more pace than me. You're in good company though with the Puka crew. There's quite a few A+ drivers on the Discord. Now will AJS mess up turn 1 again? Much better this time. Go get him, Rowdy. Run, Rowdy, run, Rowdy, run, run, run. Here comes the hunter with his gun, gun, gun. Followed them all into the sand there. These are bad influences on me. I'll get back to you in a second, Keith. Too long a message to read while I'm racing. Slipping behind a bit here. A much weaker lap. It's better. Huge gap to 5th. Enough time to stop and eat a cucumber sandwich, Spud, wouldn't you say? Right as I said it, I almost go off again. AJS is really staying stuck on you there, Eddie Burns. Kind of surprised by that. badly. Away with it. Lucky number 11. This really isn't racing though, is it? Go. KTV Pizza, and we asked them to open up a closed restaurant. So it's myself and myself eating slices of pizza. Think Lady and the Tramp, but with the cheese strings. Tea light candle for ambience. Please, not another 6, says Spud. I'll quit the channel if you do. P4, let's go. Well done, ready. You finished in second there, was it? Yeah, nice one. There we are, ready. Accept. Thanks, bud. I'll do 2 more races and then I think I'll open up a Red Bull Ring lobby if anyone's around or would like to take part. Need to kind of get some practice in on it. Head of our session next week. Of course, I just warm up into a Keith. It's funny though, Keith, if you look at like I have all the timesheets from White River, they get sent to you every time. It's my best lap is always one of my last 3 without fail. I spend the whole time just figuring out how to go a little faster each lap. Nice. Wait, where are you based, Rowdy? Show you me helmet here. Nice one, Spawnsworth. Good to see you, man. Yeah, let me know if you would like to join a private lobby today. Are you from Montreal? I would love to go to Montreal. My wife has to go back and forth for work every now and then. I've had some friends that have gone and spent the summers there. But like if there is one city in the world I would love to visit, it's actually Montreal. I was really hoping to get over there for the F1 at some point, but time didn't allow for it this year. You'll join, Spud. Nice one. Rowdy, to test hypercars, I would love that, but I don't have one of the new ones yet, so I'd feel a bit too left out. Myself and the other members of this channel are having a 2-hour mini endurance race, I guess you call it, at Red Bull Ring next Wednesday in Group 3 cars, so it'll be a bit of a practice session for that. Yeah, she told me, my wife told you that she loves Montreal. Oh, throwing the digs. I used to be involved with a filmmaking network called Kino, and that's like a mix of film racing and couch surfing, and I ran the Dublin cell of it with a few friends for a year or two, and it originally comes from Montreal. That's where the first Kino was held. It's a big film movement, like they have them in almost every city now. Although it's been kind of dying in recent years, with all the creative spaces shutting down. It's Spawnsworth, you cheeky pup. You outdid my quality time again. Yeah, I was a few hundredths ahead of you there at the start of today. Right. Yeah, sure. What I'll do is I'll just create a private lobby and I'll put the lobby ID in the chat here, so anyone can join even if their account isn't friends with me or whatever. But yeah, I think I'll just do the one more race here, I think, and then we'll hop over to the lobbies if you are up for it. Trying your down just to get up to the top 1,000. Are you not already? I think you are a sponsor. Like I was 1079 with my time. In 2 races. No, in 1 race, Rowdy. I'm just going to do this one last race and then we'll jump over. I had originally said 2, but no, I only want to do 1 more. It's great to get good results, but this race is boring. Keith says, I have been to the Spanish GP, highly recommend it for F1. Forget the grandstand, get Gen admission, and you can chill at turn 9-10 for a bit of sun and action. Nice. It was actually one myself and Lotta were looking at for a while. Definitely, it seems like one of the nicer ones to go to, but we decided we're not going to do F1 this year, but I am going to go to a GT World Series race. It's either going to be Nürburgring in August or Zandvoort in September. Kind of depends on when my parents can take my kids for the weekend. 907 currently dead. That will stick by Sunday. Yeah, but still, you got it though. You're up there for now. Rowdy says, I'll be back in about an hour or so. Sorry, I won't be on for a whole lot longer. I'll be, like, what time are we at now? 22:07. I'll be gone. I'll be gone in 50 minutes, I'd say. It's been a long ass day here. Charlie says we're going to work out tonight, but my legs are absolutely gone after the run yesterday. Going to spend the next 2 weeks or so building some endurance for the next PB. Yeah, it's all quads, man. Really helps protect your knees as well. Yeah, squat lunges with dumbbells in your hands. Great, just regular squats. And burpees, funnily enough. Good for cardio, but it's also, they give you a bit of spring. Only issue with the Spanish GP is it's a pain to travel to. It's way outside Barcelona. Now I do have to leave, and love you, pal. I'm up for an early drive over to the UK. Okay, thanks again for today, Keith. Best of luck, man. I'll go karting again soon. Yeah, it's the challenge with a lot of the F1 weekends. It's one of the reasons that we decided off the Barcelona one and the likes of Silverstone and Spa. Like, a lot of them, you almost need to drive there and camp for the weekend practically. Whereas I much prefer the idea of a city-based one, like Zandvoort. Even you can stay in Amsterdam. You're there in Zandvoort in about an hour on the train. Or you can even stay in one of the local villages and cycle to it. It just seems a lot more kind of accessible if you don't have a car. Oh, there's Rowdy again, and Turn In Terry, and AJS, and Pod. Jeez, all the usual people. Listen, I'm seeing so many of the same faces tonight, it's funny. Yeah, me neither, Spud. I was meant to do my first one this year. But yeah, settling for a GT World Series one instead. Charlie in the chat you went to something GT related a while ago. It was one of the UK ones, wasn't it? Oh no, you went to Spa, I remember. It looked amazing. That's a healthy bit of B rank I got all of a sudden. Oh jeez, I'm falling asleep in the seat here. Spud, I'm not entirely sure there's any point in going to a race. What do you mean? That looks like fun. Better watch it on the video scope. Yeah, it's just for the buzz though. The atmosphere. Jeez, why is that guy so fast? What is going on? Is that how fast the Alpha is? Finally, a bit of a battle. I just can't believe how fast off the line he was. He has a penalty at least. Did I react slowly there at the start? I didn't think so. Yeah, I'm tired though. Maybe I'm making mistakes and not even realizing it. AJS battling it out there. Might give me some opportunity. We'll see. Ooh, what are they doing? Past pod here, so He's not serving it yet. Dangerous thing is we're also tightly packed now. The rest of the crew have been able to catch up to me as well. I know Pod is faster than me from previous races, so I'm not expecting to hold on to this, but I need to make sure I don't lose a bunch of positions while battling with him a bit. A huge incident behind Pod there, did you see that? Massive gap to 6th now, so we're a bit safe. No, that'll do it. No. First big mistake of the week. Not even sure what happened. Lost it. Couldn't just quit while I was ahead, huh? Oh, come on. Insult to injury. I don't think I'm going to win this one. Not my finest race, nor my finest hour. Racecraft is hard work on it. I think that's his automated response. Yeah, let's see what happened at the start of the race. That Alpha just came out of nowhere. I'm actually tired to the point that I'm not 100% sure what happened to me on that turn. I just knew I was going wide, went in the sand, and then lost it. Was I asleep at the wheel? Did I forget to gear up, or is the Alpha just that much faster? No, the Alpha is just that much faster. Where you got the penalty. So can I switch back on him there? A bit too deep for that. Did well to avoid contact there. I didn't even see where he got the penalty, to be honest. What happened? Looks like I hit the brakes a bit too late anyway. No, about right. Just didn't abuse the ABS enough. This is my favorite part. To be fair. Not Ray's fault. So I think there's a bit of netcode there, to be honest. It looks weird. Ready Burns, you can look at my inboard if you want to see what I do. Yeah, I may as well do that actually while we are here. I'm just gonna go find your fastest lap. I think 48.1. 48.1 is quite quick mid-race, alright. Says it keeps it in fourth here. Yep, same braking point as me. Hugs the curb maybe a bit more than I would have thought. You're on control there, dude, I can tell. Sometimes see it's not a good or a bad thing, it's just there is differences about what you can and can't do on a wheel versus a controller. Yep, no black magic, just a solid lap really. Thanks for tuning in, Ready Burns. Really appreciate it. And Charlie, yes, I am up for a lobby. I'm gonna set one up now. So, just want to swap over to my other Subaru, my Group 3 one. Make sure the oil isn't too damaged on her. Looking good. You've been already practicing this a bit, Charlie, haven't you? Not that you wouldn't already, but you're most definitely gonna mop the floor with me. Sorry, I'm not sure who that was. Thanks for the request though, whoever you are. Just for fun. I'm just gonna make this public. Anyone can join. Reset weather, cool. Grid start. We'll do rolling start. Fastest first. Settings. View selection. Brake balance. Slipstream strength. Strong. Boost off. Visible mechanical damage light. Race finish delay. 60 seconds. Yeah. Filter by category. Has to be group 3. Usable tires. I'm just going to do racing softs only. So we're all on a even keel. Nitrous. Obviously not an issue. Shortcut penalty. I'll just go for weak. Off. Car collision penalty on. Ghosting during race, weak. I'm just putting it as that because I don't know I'm going to get in this lobby because it's going to be public. And yeah, people can use whatever assists they want. I don't care. Okay. Lazy. Oh, okay. It's your main account then. That's good. All right, we're open for business, everyone. So I've made this public. Anyone can join, irrelevant to whether they have that lobby ID or not. It just might make it a little easier for you to find. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to track, practice a bit. Charlie and Spud, I think you're the only two I'm expecting from our regular group. So once you are here and we've run a lap or two, we may as well kick off a race. Been a while since I've been around the Red Bull Ring. Who else do we have here? Okay, so we've got good old Charlie boy. Somebody called Devon, who I haven't met before. Spawnsworth, good stuff. Okay, just give it another minute or two. That's the 100 for this one, not the 150. Oh yeah, jeez, I've gotten so used to Group 4. There's Spud. Somebody called Bobby joined us, that's good. It was nice to see a few new names and faces. Ooh, how am I breaking? Completely messed that up. Swede called Bilal. I forgot my braking points around here. I can't remember if it's 150 or 1 on most of them. Remember this one is the black marker. Nice to meet you too, Bilal. For that, so okay, I'm gonna kick her off. Spud's going non-meta, he says. Okay, middle of the pack stuff for myself here. Spud. Penalty. I was thinking I'd put them on light. Ooh. Got a penalty again there. Yep. We all did. Oh, I'm sorry. Broke it a bit earlier than I was expecting there, dude. Oh, Spawnsworth with the spins. Penalty up ahead. It is. And we're catching him. No. You and me, Spud. Back of the pack, legends. Actually feels really nice to be in a Group 3 car again. I never thought I'd say it. Thanks, bud. Appreciate that. Display Apex. I suck. And I have a lot of work to do ahead of next Wednesday, I tell you that much. Charlie dominating it out front. Cheeky sod though has been putting in the time during the week. Oh, he's been training for our event on Wednesday. It's paying dividends tonight here. Just don't have that one anymore. Is there an upshift to third I used to do there, I wonder? Definitely need to brake harder there. Keep going in the sand. I do love this track though. Just need to remember how to race at it. Okay, let's dive straight back in. Ah, F1 plays, joining the mix. Good stuff. Much bigger grid this time. This is nice. Quite a few of us. Oh, where'd F1 plays go? Just on the track. Yes, thanks everyone. Sorry, forgot to type it. Just break a little earlier there to be safe from now on. You did a 720 there. I saw it, Spawnsworth. It was on the stream. Oh, 10-person grid. This is cool. Make these public more often. Thanks for stopping in the chat. Very nearly lost it again. Thought it was going so well for a moment. Damn it. All tires in the green there a moment ago. That'll do it. Penalty ring strikes again. So upshifted to third there. Felt a bit more stable. earlier. Skid City there. You're not serving, just me. Battle going on up ahead there. It's allowing me to stay in it. Ah, no. I think that was a penalty. Did I get away with it? Oh no, Spud. I'll remember you as a hero. Catching him. It's going defensive. Trying to be careful to not pick up any penalties here. Okay, all out this time. Let's see what we can do. Faster through turn one there. Slipstream is working in our favor. Let's break away from it here. Nice and clean. Nice bit of racing this. Bob catching up to us quite quick. Almost. Very nice ending. Favorite bit of racing of the week, that just shows how boring Vans Hatch has been. Well, at least I get a better account for myself there in that second race. The lads finished theirs. Definitely have to do another one of these on Sunday. Okay, but unfortunately, that is all we have. So, just swap back to my main camera here to say goodbye. So, a bit of a shorter session tonight, but wow, really fun end to it there. Really enjoying Red Bull Ring, and really looking forward to our special event this coming Wednesday, where we are going to be racing there for 2 hours. We're doing a partner stream with Super Jonico, so it will be on at 8 p.m. GMT, so be sure to check that out. In the meantime, though, I will be off for the next couple of days, but I will be back on Sunday, same time, 20 o'clock, 8 o'clock. That's 20:00 GMT +1. I'll see you then. I'm Clark, this is Puka GT. I hope you enjoy the end of your week and the start of your weekend. Have a good one, lads and ladies. Talk to you soon. Bye.
You are watching the GBC, television for goats.
Sun comes up on a lazy day, nothing better's on its way. Oh, what a yummy start with honey nut pukas. Honey nut pukas.
They're edible!
How can the heart truly want what the mind can never possess? And just like the tide, he was gone. Puka, the new fragrance